We're playing every game on Game Pass, and Game 74 is a remaster of the 1995 classic Full Throttle. Now, when I loaded up this game, I had no clue what I was getting into, due to the fact that this game came out before I was born. But off the rip, I really enjoyed the art style and music. And then the story is about the leader of a biker gang who's been framed for murder and is trying to clear his name, which does sound interesting enough, but for some reason, I just couldn't get into it. I really enjoyed a lot of the humor the game had to offer, especially the constant disgust for anything other than a motorcycle.
Cars. No, thank you.
And the cutscenes and voice acting were enjoyable to take in, but it all just didn't click with me. Gameplay-wise, this title feels a lot like Grim Fandango, which is another Game Pass title we've tried from the 90s. You move to different areas trying to solve puzzles and find different items to use to help you out, which to me personally is very boring and slow-paced, especially when entering and exiting different rooms and areas and having to wait for all the animations to finish. Now, I didn't necessarily make it very far into this game, so I can't say for sure if there's more of this, but there was one random part where I had to fist fight another biker on the highway, and that was pretty dang fun. But other than that, the game just didn't fit my play style, but I'm sure there's a big audience for games like this. Now, I do want to call out how good of a remaster this game seemed to be. The original was in a pixel art style, which does have a very nice nostalgic feel to it, but with the press of a button, you can switch to the new and updated art style, and everything lines up nearly perfectly. So there was definitely a lot of attention to detail put into this remaster, and I think if you got to play the original one growing up, now would be a great time to go back and relive it. So all in all, it's a well-made remastered of the original, but it just doesn't fit what I'm looking for in a game. So rating wise, I can only give it a 4.9 out of 10. So if you do find joy in puzzles or more narrative adventure games, this would be a great one to try out. Thank y'all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one for Game 75.